Hey, what's up everybody? It's Mike from Cornfield Customs, and it is a brand new week, and I came in the shop a little bit early today. You can still see it's kind of dark outside because I worked all weekend on the ambulance conversion and a few other little things, and I just left the shop in disarray. So I've got a lot to do today other than clean the shop, but first things first, I need to get this kind of picked up. I don't really work well with stuff everywhere. I mean, you can see behind me that, I've got boxes, the refrigerator for the ambulance, and a bunch of stuff going on. So I'm gonna start cleaning up first thing. That's why I'm here a little bit early to get that going. So I'll get the shop kind of opened up, everything turned on, and let's see, what else do I have going on today? I got to email some stuff to the CNC shop, get some files over to them. I've got some frame rails to bend. I've got some other tubing that I need to get quotes out for. I actually need to get customer work done. I need to get the shop cleaned up. I'm expecting a pretty large steel delivery today, which is going to take me a while to get it off the truck and into the shop. Yeah, so getting everything turned on. You can see that I've just got piles of tools everywhere, laying on machines they're not supposed to be laid on. Just stuff everywhere. So I really want to get that cleaned up. I find I work a lot better in a clean space. If everything's kind of cluttery and disorganized, I also feel cluttery and disorganized. So got to get everything all cleaned up. There's plywood on the saws, plywood on, just stuff everywhere, and it's kind of drives me up the wall. And even here you can see in the back, I mean, I've just got wood and tools everywhere. So I'll get started by just picking some stuff up and getting my day started that way. And I'm gonna try this kind of vlog format of me just kind of working and talking about what's going on. But yeah, Mondays are usually a little hectic because I do a bunch of non-customer stuff over the weekend. So just getting back into the swing of things. And it's a Monday, so I usually get a lot of phone calls and emails over the weekend that I have to address. And just some of the many hats you have to wear as a business owner, to where it's not just let's make cars and parts and ship them out. So yeah, I've got a bunch of paperwork stuff I need to do this morning. My desk is a disaster. I've just got crap everywhere on it that I need to clean up. So that's my plan. Get here early, get the shop opened up, start cleaning. I'm hoping I can get all of my non-working things done by lunchtime, and then after lunch I can hit getting on to actual customer work this week. So try to knock all that stuff out early in the week so I can focus. Yeah, like so here, looking at our work schedule last week, I got the Lotus done, I got some frame rails done. So this week I am on the 51. I'm gonna finish the deck lid and continue shaping on the taillight area. I did start on that taillight area before I went to Salt Lake. So I just gotta refine that panel a little bit, get it cleaned up, and I can keep moving on that. But on the convertible, the big thing this week is I want to get this deck lid completely knocked out. So I need to finish welding up our Cleco holes. I need to prime the inside of the skin, prime the inside of the inner deck lid structure, and then I can get it all put back together, weld that hem on, which I'll do a video on that because you guys seem really interested in how I put the skins back on. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going on. I guess follow me along as I start to get the shop all tidied up and kind of start there. I'll probably start in the back room, work my way forward all the way up through the office. Again, even though I'm just rambling on a little bit, but I find for me, I work better in a clean, organized space. That's why I usually try to keep the shop cleaned and organized. This weekend was a little bit different. I had a bunch of stuff to do on the bus that I wanted to get done, and then I worked up until the point I had to leave yesterday, We had to drive up to Dayton to pick up the roof unit for the ambulance conversion. So it was right up to that point. I didn't really get a chance to clean, and I pushed it off till today, which kind of starts my week out a little rough because I'm not in the clean environment I want to be in. So we'll do that first. So yeah, let me set this thing up on a tripod. I'll head to the back, start cleaning up, and we'll work our way forward through this disaster of a workspace. A few things that I forgot to mention that I also have to do, other than what I mentioned previously, is I've got 2 YouTube videos. I'm gonna throw this YouTube video into the editing schedule. On that, I'm gonna try to do today. And I need to edit a podcast that Noah and I recorded over the weekend. So I wanna get that edited so it can drop tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna try to keep Tuesdays as our drop date for the podcast. So yeah, like I said, lots going on. So we're gonna start with the cleaning. So I even get weird about the way I kind of clean up. I try to group everything into groups of where the tools and the mess goes. That way I'm not making a bunch of trips back and forth. So I'll group everything into where it goes and say it's all tools that go into my basic cart that I use every day. Then I'll just roll the cart back here, load all that up, put it away, and then that's done. That way I'm not making a bunch of trips back and forth. All right, so the back of the shop is tidied up a little bit. I'm not looking for it to be like eat off the floors clean or spick and span, just tidied up to where it looks presentable so I can work in it. And the other thing that I've mentioned before is you never know who's going to be walking through your shop at any given time. Even though I'm a locked door policy and you have to make an appointment, sometimes I do get a call that said, hey, I'm in the area, do you have time? I want to talk to you about a project. And I have them come in within an hour or so. And if your shop is in a disaster state and just crap everywhere, you don't have enough time to get that cleaned up and presentable. And to a lot of people that doesn't matter, but when you get a potential high-end client that is prepared to spend a lot of money here, having a neat and tidy and presentable shop goes a long way in representing your business, especially due to the fact that you only have less than a minute to make a great first impression. So that's one of the main reasons I like to keep the shop neat and tidy and workable. And the other reason is because I just need that for my own mental focus to be in a neat and clean area. So now that the back's tidied up a little bit, I can move up front into the main work area, get all those tools put away, get back up into the office, get that neat and tidy as well, because that will be the first point of contact with anybody that comes over. So it really needs to look on point and acceptable. So yeah, I can do that, get it all ready, and then I can get into more of the day-to-day operations before I can actually get working on a normal car project. So let's get up front and keep cleaning. All right, so that wraps up my Monday morning cleaning, and now I can get into editing a couple videos, editing this week's podcast episode, replying to emails, getting quotes to ship out tubing. I got some rails to bend. What else do I have going on just this morning? I mean, there's a lot, and then I have to, then I have to get to work on real customer work, trying to get some projects moving forward. Again, the shop's not perfectly spotless, but at least now, if anybody drops in, all my tools are put away. There's not piles of crap on the floor. There's not a bunch of sawdust, loose lumber laying around. So everything's cleaned up and presentable enough for me to be able to stay focused. And if a potential client drops in or a current client drops in, it doesn't look like a bomb went off and the shop's a complete disaster. So yeah, hopefully it wasn't too boring, just watching me clean and just kind of ramble on about what I have to do every Monday to get my day going or to get my week going. Hopefully it was somewhat enjoyable seeing kind of what goes into it, not just building cars or bending tube or making pieces, but a little bit of the backside of getting a successful week off the ground. And yeah, I got a few more hours to get everything going that I need to get wrapped up before I can get into actual real work on real cars. So thanks for checking this out. Drop a comment down. Let me know what you think of this video, maybe this style of vlogging. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. If you're already a subscriber and a commenter, I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to do my best to keep different types of content coming out, as well as the same stuff that I have been putting out for the past couple years. So again, if you haven't subscribed, please become a subscriber. It helps the channel so much, which helps me focus on putting out more great content for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Stick around and we'll catch you on the next one.